Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Princess Connect video. So this is a bit late to the party, but better late than never. This is the one-turn team, the manual one-turn team for the event, and I will also showcase a two-turn auto team at the second half of the video. But I wanted to showcase this video because I've been doing two-team auto because my boomer hands kind of prevented me from doing this one-team manual. But I thought, you know what, this is going to be actually perfect practice for players doing clan battle, so I decided to give it one more shot. And then today, after doing it, I'm hoping to release this video to kind of explain the nuances behind reading timelines. So this timeline was posted on my Discord by one of the Scarlet members, and thank you so much for that. And hopefully we can just walk through everything, and I'll explain some of the details on the choices I've changed as well in my runs. Everything starts out perfectly normal. You just let in the gameplay. You can fast forward to become speed if you want. The first thing you need to look at is the 108 time. So you have the clock up top at top right. You can see the timer, and 108 is when Makoto first falls down. And you want to wait about 2 to 3 frames before you activate the union burst. So here, see, you saw we waited a tiny bit, and then we used the Makoto union burst, and then you spam the Kaori burst, so it's right after. And this run, I don't think it has any crits, so there's nothing to worry about that. And also, if you look at my stars, Makoto is 5-star. Actually, a 4-star Makoto works a bit better, in my opinion. And of course, it's a 9-5 Makoto. 9-6 Makoto can also work, I believe. And then a 9-6 5-star Kaori, a 9-6 4-star Jun, but a 8-6 3-star or 4-star Jun can do it as well. And a 5-star 9-6 Suzuna, and a 5-star 9-6 Akari. So at 059, the Jun Spam is pretty much pretty easy, nothing special there. And then here is kind of where I had to adjust. So the first thing first you need to see here is that Suzuna is using her buff at 0050. 0050, the buff comes out. She already has this buff icon, so actually I could have used the Akari UB already, but because there is, you know, human reaction speed timing, so I think again my boomer hands was slow, so I activated this a bit slow, but you can use the Akari UB right after the buff icon comes out from Suzuna. So after Akari uses UB here, if you're a 4-star Makoto, you can already use Makoto's UB after this. But because I'm a 5-star, a bit more tanky, my Makoto actually is not full in terms of her TP bar, so I have to use Kaori here first. I've tested it. If I used Kaori late after Makoto's union burst comes out, my Kaori is already dead. So we'll proceed from there. Kaori uses her attack first, and then the Makoto uses her UB. And then of course followed up by a Suzuna spam. So here is 71k. If you're a 4-star, 3-star, it might be a 70k. But this is also very important to know, because this number, if you're Makoto, you're a bit early in the 1 minute and 8 second UB on Makoto. If you didn't wait enough, this would be a 50 something k instead of 71k. So after that, everything just proceeds. The next thing you need to look out for is at 43 seconds. So after this boss AoE attack, your Kaori have enough UB at 43 to either use her UB after Midline Thrust or just cancel that outright. I found that with high level Makoto, and for this timeline I cancelled my midline thrusts. You can wait for the midline thrust to finish if you want, but I cancelled mine. So here I essentially cancelled it and then used the UB after. And then after that you have Jun Spam at 40 seconds. And nothing happens for the next 16 seconds or so. Everyone's just waiting on things, and around 27, so you'll be watching Makoto quite closely. It's 28 seconds now. So Makoto's gonna do her hard slash, and after hard slash, right here, okay, so the hard slash comes out before the boss brings your units up. You can use Akari's skill. So here, after the hard slash is over, we use Akari's skill, and then you spam Makoto right after that. And after Makoto, you watch your Kaori. because the boss is supposed to be right now at 0027 going into Enrage. So the Enrage animation should come out, and this cancels the Union Burst, or the skill that brings your unit upwards. So here we saw that he was already previously mid animation to bring the unit up, and now it's been cancelled because of the Enrage. So after that, your Kaori should be doing the midline thrust. So this is what I mean. You can wait for the number to pop up. I think even just a single digit means the attack has landed. So you wait for that, and you can Union Burst. And at 0025, Suzuna will land her dart. So this is another very... so I got a Kaori crit, but it shouldn't matter in this case. But Suzuna, again, is a very crucial point here at 0025. So she's going to use her dart here, if you look at Suzuna. And this dart has to land, so do not cancel it, because this dart will heal Suzuna to pretty much full. So we watch the dart hit, and then you can see the HP already went up on the unit. The damage didn't even come out yet, and the Suzuna UB is ready. So I think for this one I did a pretty frame perfect cancel. So here we saw, so I'm going frame by frame now, we saw 2 damage digits, and I used her UB so that he already came out. This was a timeline that we used also in Clan Battle 1. Yeah, Clan Battle 1 all the way back from there. Essentially, it's Sky coined it the Bobo vision. Basically, you barely see the dart landing, and then you use your Union Burst. And if you time it, you actually eat the full damage shred without sacrificing damage on the arrow. So for the rest of the fight, it's pretty straightforward. You wait around 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Makoto will be able to ult, and followed by Kaori ult and Jun ult. And this is what I mean by the crit didn't really matter, because if you look at here, the boss is down to 53k, and if I didn't crit, he'd be at around 70 something k. So here you just wait for the auto attack to hit around 45k, and then you can switch that ult later. But yeah, it's pretty safe. So that pretty much ends the run, and the boss is dead. So that is the manual timeline. And again, I think this is a perfect time to run this through with the practice for your manual hits, because for this boss you can just quit if you pause and then force quit the app, or if you just force to quit the app if you're fast enough. There is no oops, sorry, I loaded up the next video already. There is no consumption of tickets per se, so you'll be fine just rerunning it, getting some practice in. And this is the other video I wanted to show you. So this is for the lazy people who are here to check the auto teams. Let me just fit this to screen. Okay, perfect. So this is the auto team I run. Of course, there's a variation of this where you can sub out Scaru and Misato for Yui, and I did forget the other unit, but there are variations of this. I find this one super easy to copy because you can just full auto, and my Kyoka and my Scaru is 3 stars, so you don't have to DA them to 5-star or anything, and my Misato is 2-star as well. So what I'll show you is there are some things you can do to make this auto run even more secure and more safe. So the benefit of having this to complete auto run is that you don't have to pay too much attention. However, if you want to be super safe, 2 things you can do is you can turn off auto when it's Kyoka's turn. And because Kyoka in this mode pretty much uses all her, in phase 1 at least, uses all her auto UBs into the boss's barrier. So it's going to do significantly reduced damage. So if you want to do a semi-auto, just turn off auto before Kyoka's UB bar is full, and then turn on auto when the barrier is gone. It happens twice if you put everything on complete auto. So we saw that earlier, and we're about to see another one where here's the boss barrier, and Kyoka's going to UB into the boss barrier. So again, just turn off auto, wait for the barrier to be gone, then you can click auto again if you want that extra damage. So the rest of the run is pretty much just full auto. I'm gonna fast forward, and you should end with the boss around 250-240k HP. So here's where I ended up, and of course you enter with the same team going into the boss again. And again, there's another thing you can do in your second run into the boss, where you can make things a bit easier for yourself. So here we saw Misato die, but her Yubi's up way early. So here, if you want to spam Misato's Yubi, she will survive and give a huge heal to everyone else as well, and the run becomes a lot safer. But even if you don't, it's still going to clear most of the time. It's just that if you want to be super safe, of course, that's what you can do. So that's essentially a quick overview of the manual team as well as the auto team that I use for this event. Hopefully you learned something. It's good practice for clan battles, definitely to try and learn those timelines. So later on I'll have a video about Ilya. That's going to be a very cool video, I think, because we'll be looking at some of the animation cancels that are really interesting to use next clan battle. So anyhow, see you guys next time.